Namaste, good morning. Thank you for joining me today. Please practice according to your conditions, respect your limitations. Think of the practice as an offering. Imagine all beings are experiencing this practice through you, so we want to deliver the best experience, of course, and not go to a place of pain or suffering, because this is not what we want to transmit to others. So on that note, let's begin. Sit tall and straight, close the eyes, and go within. Let's begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. Imagine you're becoming one with all beings everywhere. Fix your mind on God alone. Thoughts in God alone. And in God you will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. May we always be established in the highest, unimaginably perfect self. All is within. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we always have a strong desire for the knowledge that liberates us from pain and suffering. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. So let's do the mantra for purification to purify the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. If you don't know the mantra, imagine you're channeling the Guru through your voice. Or just channel the Guru through your voice. Imagine the Guru is chanting through you. You derive all the benefits of though you're chanting it perfectly. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smaripandrikaksham Sabhaya Byantraha Schihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smaripandrikaksham Sabhaya Byantraha Schihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smaripandrikaksham Sabhaya Byantraha Schihi. So let's do spiritual breathing in order to establish a deeper connection with the divine within. Bring your arms up, slightly turning up the palms. From the fingertips, inhale the best of the best down to the arms, right into the spiritual heart. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold the breath and the attention at the spiritual heart, locating the center of the chest and the right side of the physical heart. 4, 5, 6. Exhale out through the arms. Just send the breath out. Everything that you pulled in stays within. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, inhale the best of the best down through the arms, right into the spiritual heart. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, hold it all there in the spiritual heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale out to the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time, inhale everything you need down through the arms, right into spiritual heart. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold all the goodness in a spiritual heart. Make it an offering to God who resides there. Exhale out through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the arms down now. So now let's do Purifier Pranayama. 3 rounds. Imagine you're pulling all the purifying effects up through the body to the crown. On the exhale, imagine you're expelling all the impurities out. There's impurities that reside at all levels. Just allow them to go out with the breath. Remember that the main purifier, however, is the adherence to the ethical rules, yama and niyama. Always be well established, but first and foremost, in compassion. All the rest of them follow after that. So for this technique, we're breathing in through both nostrils for 4 counts. Hold the breath for 12. Apply the throat and a root lock on the breath retention. Exhale out through the left side for 8 counts. For the breath retention, for the root lock, contract the buttocks. Push the belly button in front of the spine. Imagine you're lifting the whole pelvic floor up towards the navel. For the throat lock, as you inhale, raise the chest, inflate the lungs. So when it comes time for the breath retention, you just push your chin against the front of the chest. The chest is high, so that when your chin presses down against it, you don't have to hunch your back. You try to keep your back as straight as possible. The attention at the space between the eyebrows and the tongue, the tip of the tongue towards the mouth behind the teeth will seal up the lock completely. Left hand stays locked in Jnana Mudra so as not to dissipate energy, the mudra consciousness on the left knee. Right hand, second, third fingers fold down to the palm. Turn the palm towards you, thumb for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left. So let's begin. Sit up tall and straight and empty out the lungs on the next exhale. Inhale for 4 counts. Remember, inflate the lungs. 4, hold the breath. Bring the chin on the front of the chest. Hold the breath. The attention at the space between the eyebrows. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
out through the left side. Push all the air out evenly and steadily. 2, 3, 4. Be completely empty by the 8th count. 6, 7, 8. Inhale again through both nostrils. 3, hold the breath. All activity, the mind, the body, and emotions as though they're frozen. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out through the left side. 2, 3, gradually and steadily. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time, inhale through both nostrils. 3, 4, hold the breath for 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Release on the next exhale to the left side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the right hand down now. Good. Now we'll do a little bit of Anuloma Viloma just in order for you to learn the technique. You don't have a lot of time to really go into it deep. When you're doing it one sitting, try to do at least 12 cycles. So you're breathing in through the left, block both nostrils, exhale through the right, inhale through the right, block both nostrils, exhale through the left. We apply the friction technique, visualization of the movement of the breath. On the inhale, the breath moves down towards the base of the spine. On the exhale, the breath moves back up. So constantly watch that wave motion of the breath going up and down. So throughout the body. This brings the mind into a state of calmness, removes cravings and desires, that of which could ultimately lead to attachments, which ultimately leads to suffering. So we're trying to quell all that in order to bring the mind into a conducive state for meditation. So again, the hands stay the same. The passage of the breath through the nostrils done with the right hand, right thumb, right ring finger as always. But be sure to close both nostrils completely before you exhale in either case, whether it's going left to right or right to left. So sit up tall and straight, empty the lungs, close off the right nostril, inhale through the left, imagine the breath moving down. 2, 3, 4, fill up the lungs, raise the chest. 7, 8, close the left, open right, exhale back up. 3, the chest deflates, the belly deflates. 6, 7, 8, inhale through the right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, close the right, open left, exhale back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down to the right, inflate, create space. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close both nostrils, exhale through the right. 2, 3, the breath moves back up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale down to the right. Keep watching, move the breath. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close the right, open left, exhale, back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale down. Exhale out to the right. Down on the inhale to the right. Exhale left, back up. Down to the left, inhale. Exhale right, back up. Inhale to the right, down. And exhale left. One more round. Inhale down left. Exhale right. Fill up the lungs, inflate and deflate as completely as possible. Down to the right. empty out completely by the 8th count. Fill up again through the left, or exhale through the left. And release. Take a moment to observe the state of the mind, the body, and emotions. Have no judgment as to what you observe. Have no expectations of what you should or should not observe. Just be the witness. And through this practice of pretending to be the witness, eventually the ego will dissolve the attachment or the identification of the body, the mind, and emotions, none of which are reflective of the true self, which is infinite, immutable, stainless, unimaginably perfect, as Dharma says. And that divine spark is equally present in all beings. So now through the practice, let's celebrate all the beautiful ways that God represents itself in all the forms, in all these divine manifestations. See God in each and every one. So that intention firmly ingrained in our hearts and minds, let's begin the practice. Come to standing. So we're going to do some warm-ups to prepare the body for the practice. Move the joints with vigor so as to warm them up more quickly. Hands on the hips. Let's start to circle the head. Of course, move according to your conditions. If you need to slow things down or skip some or lessen the repetition of some of them, then of course do according to your to what is suitable for you. And then go in the opposite direction. Good. And then right arm circles backwards, winding up like you're pretending, like you're about to throw a ball. And then go forward. You know, imagine holding weight of 5 pounds in the hand to make the arm swing more easily. And then left arm. Go forward. Bring both arms up over the head. Take hold of the opposite elbows, bend to the left. And go to the right. Bounce a few times on each side. Try not to make folds on the underside of the body at the waist. Left again. And then right. Pull on the elbow. Sink deep into the bend. Back to the left. Stretch. And then go to the right. Back to the center. Little circles over the head. Mostly head, neck, and shoulders moving up first. But then the circles get larger. The chest, the upper back coming into the movement now. And then if you like, you can circle the whole trunk. The whole torso spins. Trace the large circles in front of the body, like the arms of a windmill. And then coming all the way back up, go in the opposite direction now. Start with the little circles. And then start to make them bigger and bigger. Until, again, if you like, circle the whole torso. Use momentum of the downswing to carry you through the circle, smoothly and swiftly. And then coming all the way back up. Release the arms, shake up the wrists, move the fingers very, very fast. The hands flying off the wrists practically. Up and down like the wings of a hummingbird, going so fast the fingertips disappear. Good. The arms by sides of the body continue to shake, the head flying in all directions. The arms like heavy ropes hitting the body. Good. Get the blood moving in the body. And then conclude. From here, jump up and down. Be like a child. Be joyful and enthusiastic to attract divine attention. Get up as high as you can, really push off with your toes.
down. From here, make like a rainstorm. The feet are like the raindrops hitting the ground. As fast as you can. And then conclude. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, remove all fatigue. Now, with the arms out to the side, you can always bring your left hand to a wall if you need to. The right leg goes back and forth like a pendulum that went out of control. Watch your toes, pull them back so you don't stub them on the ground. And then the other leg. Try to get your knee to the shoulder. Maybe at some point the toes will go to the back of the head. And then conclude. The feet back together, arms by the sides of the body. Inhale, come up with the arms and off the heels. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, come back down slowly. Try not to allow the heels to drop down heavily. 3, 4, 5, 6, come up again. 3, on the inhale, keep breathing in. 5, 6, come back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move gracefully as possible. Up we go. Engage the ab muscles and the leg muscles. 5, 6, you can reach the fingertips. Exhale, come back down. Hollow the area underneath the rib basket as you come up. And just relax as you come back down. Inhale, rise up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold this one. Reach up even higher. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lower the head down in a gesture of humbleness. Stay in this humble mindset throughout the practice. Let go of all attachments to the results. Let go of all expectations. These are the thieves of joy. So now let's come to the front of the mat. Surya Namaskara. Bring the hands to the heart. In a gesture of gratitude for all that you have, all that you are, all that you can do. Share it with all beings. So let's imagine we're together in the same physical space, moving like a school of fish. Stay in the collective mind of offering. Raise your arms up overhead, arch back. Go down. Bend your knees if you need to bring your hands on the ground, your belly on your thighs. Right foot goes back, lower down the knee, drop down to the seat. Come into your high plank. Knees down, the seat goes back. Come forward between your arms. Press your nose, the ground is coming forward. Roll the shoulders back, telescope your neck out of the shoulders, take the head back. Again, take the seat back, come forward. Maybe like a snake creeping through the grass and coiling majestically. Take your seat back again one more time. Put yourself in the body of what you're representing. Imagine you're the serpent. Graceful, powerful, mighty, and wise. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then a right foot forward. If that's a little bit difficult for you, you can lower your left knee down. If the foot doesn't make it all the way forward, just use your right hand to push the foot further forward. Drop your seat right again behind your heel. And then the left foot comes forward to meet the right. Uttanasana. Come right to standing, reach up and back. And then back home, Pranayama. Go up and back. Don't worry about the breath too much. Everything natural. Uttanasana, left foot back. Just move the body, however, in a way that allows the breath to remain steady and uniform. The knees down, the seat goes back. Push up, root your toes. As you glide forward, you can flatten up your toes right into your Bhujangasana Cobra. Take the seat back again. Come forward. Pull the elbows towards the body, turn the fingers out. This also might help to propel the body forward. Take the seat back. And last trick, you can pull the arms, like as though you use your arms as though you're pulling the floor towards you. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot forward. Through the practice, you learn all sorts of tricks to move more efficiently. Uttanasana. Right up to standing, reach up and back. And then back home. Go, keep on going, reach up. Hinge at the hips. Come down over your legs. Right foot back. Into your plank. Down go, the knees down, the seat all the way behind the heels. Come forward 3 times. Blessed are those who can copy the forms on all levels, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Seeing the divine again. That means seeing the divine in all the forms. Take the seats back. One more time. Come through. Keep the neck long so the head can go back even more unobstructed. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Sink the heart. If you're flexible, see if you can touch your forehead to the ground and the heels as well. Right foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Don't worry if you can't do everything to the fullest extent. Just do your best. Back home to the heart. It's the effort that's most important and the intention behind the practice, not the results. Fold the body down. Left foot back. You'll have the chance to realize to experience everything on the way to self-realization anyways. Take the seat back, come forward. So don't worry, whatever you don't achieve in this lifetime, you just continue the next. Pick up where you left off. Come forward. But go as far as you can in this life. No effort is wasted. Come forward. Just start off at a higher place in the next life. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then the left foot forward. So the effort pays off in every sense. Uttanasana. Right back up. And back home. Go up and back. Stretch the whole front of the body. Hinge. Fold the body in half. Head close to the feet. Right foot back. Into your lunge. Ashtanga Namaskara. Knees, chest, forehead down. As you come through this time, as your hips come to your hands, lift your hips away from the ground. Upward facing dog. Charge the legs. Bring them away from the body, from the floor. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Roll over your toes. You can ground the heels again. If you can, again, touch your forehead to the ground. Now the right foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Right back up. And then Pranayama. Up again. Go down. Left foot back. Bury your mind deep in the heart. Watch your body move with even more power, grace, and ease. Ashtanga Namaskara through into upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Roll over your toes. We push into your hands to make the transition more easy. Left foot comes forward. Then Uttanasana. Seat over the heels, eventually your chest with your knees, your belly on your thighs. And peel your body up and back. Engage your buttocks and your upper back as you go back. Hands to the heart. Reach up. And go down. Every movement reflects surrender to the divine grace. Humbleness. The right foot goes back into your high plank. Ashtanga Namaskara. Through into your upward facing dog. Stay here for a moment this time. You can bend the toes, underfoot makes it easier. And then pulse. Push your shoulders back. Try to move in a way that elongates the trunk without creating a big fold across the lower back of the neck. Look like a dog howling at the moon. Back now. Over your toes into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Look like a dog stretching its back. Belly towards the thighs, the heart comes towards the ground again. If you're flexible, forehead comes onto the ground. If you're very flexible, the nose and the chin can eventually come down as well. Good. Now the right foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Right back up to standing, salute, and then back home. Again, reach up, go down. Left foot goes back into the plank. Ashtanga Namaskara, knees, chest, forehead down, through into your upward facing dog. Again, move the body a little bit, push the shoulders back, open up the heart in every sense. Visualize the form in your mind, try to copy it what you see in your imagination with your body. Roll over your toes back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Try not to bend the arms, soften the line in the back, scoop it out, the back body. Embody the loyalty of the dog to its master. Be loyal yourself to serving others through the practice.
Now the left foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Come right up to standing. Reach up and back. And back home, Pranayama. Raise your arms up. And go down. The right foot goes back. Into the high plank. Knees, chest, forehead down. Through into your upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. So if it's hard for you, if you have shoulder issues and you can't really arch your back, just keep like a mountain pose. Straight line from heels, from the feet all the way to the fingertips. And now, okay, that's for future reference in this sequence. Raise your right leg up, lift the left heel, see if you can get your head down even closer maybe on the ground, and push the left heel back down. Raise your right leg up higher if you can, without opening up the hip. Now look between the hands and send the foot forward between the hands. Drop down to the seat, chest open, and then feet together, Uttanasana. Close the gap between your belly and your thighs. Come right up to standing. And back home. Reach up again. Go down. Whatever you do, do with the utmost love and compassion and devotion. Left foot back. Into the high plank. Down we go. Into your cobra or upward facing dog. You can always substitute cobra for upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good. And then lift the left leg up, lift the right heel, see if you can get your head down closer or on the ground. Push the right heel back down towards the earth. Raise the left foot up higher, point the toes. Pick up the head, look between the hands, move the whole body forward, shoulders over the fingertips, so the foot doesn't land as a big heavy thump. Try and move in a way that doesn't agitate the mind and bring into a state of disturbance. Uttanasana, push your body into your legs, try to get your seat up higher. And then come right up to standing, reach up and back. And back to Pranayama. Let's add on now. Raise your arms up, arch back. As you go down, bend your knees, your belly on your thighs. And then join your hands. If you can, pull them all the way up over your shoulders, maybe even from the head. Forehead to your shins if your legs are perfectly straight. And now the right foot goes back. Back knee down, Kapyasana. Drop your seat right behind the front heel, reach up, push the lower back up and in, lean away from the leg. Make like a shape of a crescent moon. And break the pose, come back into your high plank. Any entry you like into upward facing dog, if you want, you can even do chaturanga, coming down in one line from heels to top of the head, hovering above the ground about an inch, through into upward facing dog. Do again according to your strength. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. The right leg immediately comes up, Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana, and the right foot comes forward between the hands now. Kapyasana. Reach up, telescope your trunk out of the hips, using the arms to pull your body further back the hips. Go back with the arms, lean back. And then swing your hands behind the back, hold the breath, the belly on the right thigh, and then the left foot comes forward. Push the body into your legs, forehead to your shins. Come right up to standing, reach up and back. And back home, Pranayama. Engage your buttocks and your upper back muscles as you go back. Hinge at the hips. Go down, fold the body in half. The head almost touching your feet. Left foot goes back, back knee down. Raise your arms up. Every pose has a certain consciousness. You just have to look at the form of the pose to get a sense of what it is. Back into your high plank. Again, any entry you like. You can do chaturanga if you like, or other variations, and into upward facing dog. With the heart open, the eyes up, a gesture of adoration, surrender. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, head down, the eyes downcast, expression of humbleness, lowliness. Raise the left leg up, send the foot between the hands. Back knee down, drop down to the seat, reach up and back, lean away from the front leg. And then swing your hands behind the back, hold the breath as you bring the right foot forward. So again, the transition is seamless and quiet. Reach up and back. And back home, Pranayama. Again, raise your arms up, stretch the whole front of the body. Go down. Bend your knees wherever you are in your practice is perfect. Just do your best. Right foot back. Don't worry again about the results. No judgment. This is what you're passing through. Reach up and back. And then come back into your high plank. Another entry if you like. You can take your seats all the way back as we did before. So you can come through this time instead of touching your legs, your knees, your hips to the ground. Push your elbows into the sides of the body. Turn the fingers outwards and right into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right leg up. Be careful, of course, of your joints. Right foot down between your hands. If you have any injuries in your shoulders, then you have to be careful. Reach up and back, stretch, pull the shoulders down. And then swing your hands behind the back. Left foot comes forward to meet the right. Open up the palms and then fold the body down. Come right up to standing. Hasta Uttanasana. And then back home. One more time. Make it the best one yet. Reach up and back. Hinge at the hips. Push your belly into your thighs, your knees on your chest on your knees. Uttanasana. Left foot goes back. Kapiyasana. Use your arms again to pull the torso out of the hips. Imagine the arms start right at the hip socket. And then come back into your high plank. Any entry you like into upward facing dog. If you never try anything, in 20 years you'll still end up be in the same place, not having any progress. You may lose your enthusiasm. Adho Mukha Svanasana, right back up into three-legged dog with your left leg up, and then step the foot between the hands. Back knee down, drop down to the seat, reach up and back. Good. Arch the back, swing your hands behind the back. Uttanasana, so the feet come together, the legs come together. Come right up to standing, reach up and back. And then take it back home. From here, from the heart, inhale the love from the heart right up to the crown. Hold the breath, imagine the love going out through the crown to all beings everywhere. Just like the sun that shines its warmth and light on all beings. Exhale back down to the heart. Remain established in divine unconditional love for all beings. And release. Through the practice, this is how we cultivate compassion. We see ourselves and others, no matter what the form it is. We're not affected. Equal love. So let's do some balance sequences now. Standing on the left foot, bring the right foot up. Hold the heel from the inside. Bring the leg out to the side. If you're having trouble balancing, you can stand with your back against a wall or left fingers on a wall. If you're having trouble straightening your leg, you can hold underneath your knee. Just try to find an expression that works. More flexible, bring your leg up higher. Lean to your left. Open up the chest. Be magnificent and graceful like a ballet dancer. So now from here, we're going to bring the foot in. Turn to your left. Keep your knee up high. Push the right thigh against the left thigh. Point the toes. You might be able to hook the foot. If it doesn't hook, don't worry. Just keep it out like that. Left arm over the right. Wrap the arms. Bring your elbows in front of the shoulders and sink down a little bit deeper. Try not to bring your shoulders forward too much. Look like an eagle contemplating where to fly next. Good. Now break the pose. Let's go right back into your dancer ballet pose. And then come back out. If you had to take breaks in between or put your foot down, remain without judgment. Just again, do your best. Anchor down to the right foot. Try it on the other side now. So again, try to get it so that your fingers and toes on the same line. Maybe it looks like a letter T, maybe more like a letter Y, or anything in between. Just offer it up. Push through the roots of your toes. It might help with the balance. Now bend your knee. Keep your knee up high. Turn to the right. Push your thigh against your standing leg. Wrap the foot if you can. And then the right arm over the left this time. Sink a little bit deeper. Hold your breath, push into your right foot, come right back up. Keep your gaze steady so that the transition is smooth as possible. Again, if you fall out of the pose, just try again. And then break the pose, bring the left foot back down. Charge the body, turn the palms forward, inhale, imagine the best coming right up through the spine, all the way up to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout your being, send out to all beings everywhere. Share everything with all beings, but make sure it's coming from a place of love and compassion. So now your left foot will come forward this time. Take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, open up the palms. If that's too much, arms out to the side. Left foot forward, starting off with balancing T. So if you're coming to balancing T, you bring your right leg up and then you straighten your left leg when your leg comes to the height about the hip and the head. Like you're lying on a table. Squeeze your heels, your palms together for this one. If this is, you want to keep going, bend your left knee, rest your belly on your thigh, your head comes down, your leg comes up higher. If you can, higher than the hip, your hands come all the way up. Open up your palms here. Toppling tree, you have to fall towards the toes a little bit. And then push your shoulders back so you can arch your back a little bit, curve your spine. If you need to bring your hands down off the ground or out to the side, again, no problem. And then from here, bring your right foot back down. Step back, try it on the other side now. So starting off, upright, bring the right foot forward. Hinge at the hips, bring your head about the height of the hip, and raise the left leg up. Straighten out the right leg as your leg comes to its height. It should look like you're lying on a table. Look like the letter T. You can stay there or start to bend your right knee. Cant your body downwards. Pull your hands all the way up as high as it will go, and push your left foot up to the limit. Push your shoulders back, curve the back. And break the pose. Good. Again, release, charge the body. Stand into Tadasana. Inhale, imagine the best coming up through the spine to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere. Good, so we'll do one more sequence. Everything, of course, according to your level of comfort. Left foot forward, left fingertips down on the ground. Make sure it's not too close. If it's too close, it's going to be hard to open up. The right leg goes up, turn to the right. If you really can't open up very easily, you can take a block underneath your hands. If it's still too much, do it on your knee. So lots of different options. Open up to the side. Bring the right foot up as high as you can. And now take hold of the foot if you can, or the ankle. If you can't reach the foot easily, bend your left knee, anchor your left foot down. Bring your right knee right in towards your belly like you're doing a tuck. And then you might be able to find your foot more easily, and then start to push the foot all the way up. Open up the hip, try to get your hips and your shoulders one on top of the other, and then push your foot away if you can. Next action, if you want, look forward, keep your hip over the heel, the same line. Maybe take off all but just the index finger if you can. Take your hand on the heart. If you want to reach for the foot, bring your heel in towards your seat again, and then push it back up. Now release, bring your hands down, we're not quite finished yet. So the wrist right in front of your left foot and push your left heel up. Keep your right knee bent if this helps with your balance. Okay, so push to the base of the toes of the foot above you and push to the base of the toes of the foot that's below you on the ground and push your heel up. You can keep on doing this. Try to get your hips up high, your shoulders over your fingertips. Come forward a little bit. If you want, you can hold your breath and see if you can take a few jumps to warm up. If you want to come against the wall, you can. Do about 5 times. Go over. Just keep you can go
If you jump a little bit too hard, you might go over, but you might land in Urdhva Dhanurasana. So keep your legs bent, push through the hips, push through your toes. Okay, so a few more, reach up. If you find a balance, you can stay. And then come back down. From here, just take a moment, rest your belly and your thighs, lift your heels and bring your hands underneath, slip your hands underneath, pull your heels up at the same time, keep pressing down to your heels, try to get your shoulders pressing into your knees, your forehead, maybe against the shins as well, if your legs are straight. And then release, roll your way back up. Try on the other side. So before we go to the other side, if you want to do it on a wall, place yourself near a wall, make sure you're less than the leg distance from a wall, or a seat of a chair. Bring your foot on a chair, or if your foot is on a wall, above the height of the hip. And you can do it from here. So you see if you can pull your toes away from the wall or the chair. If you'd rather face the wall, you can do that as well. Make sure that you're not so close that the wall pushes you away. So you try to find the right distance. So let's start off again with your Ardha Chandrasana. Right foot comes forward, right fingers come down to the ground, raise the left leg up, and bring left arm up. Now from here, if you can't take the foot, so again, bend your right knee, bring your left knee right in towards your belly, so you can take your leg, preferably the leg just above the ankle as opposed to the foot, which is slippery. And then pull the foot back if you can. Try to push it away from your seat. And this will help you to open up a little bit more. Your foot is far away from your body. And you can stay there the whole time or look down in front. Make sure your hip is in line with your heel. See if you can take off all but just the index finger, maybe just the fingernails on the ground. Hold the breath. So you can take your right hand up to the heart or maybe into the foot. Break the pose, bring your hands down on either side of the foot, not too far from the foot. The further away you walk the hands, the more you have to jump, and that's when you get too much power sometimes and you throw yourself over. So keep your hands close to your foot, use your core a little bit more. This requires you in order to get up to use your core more. So you can just again stay here, you don't even have to leave. Your foot doesn't even have to leave the ground. Push into the ground, like you're trying to push down the floor down, and then see if you can come up, jump as many times as you like, hop up, or if you can, stay in the pose. You find a balance. So if your legs are bent, a little bit easier to hold the pose when if your legs are outstretched straight, it's a little bit harder to keep the shape sometimes if you're not used to the pose. Okay, so again, just keep the legs bent, come to wall if you like, push you with your toes. Gaze is a little bit in front of your fingers. And then come back down. From here, again, bend your knees, slip your hands underneath your feet, step on the heels, the palms, and push your seat up. Join your chest to your knees, your forehead maybe to your shins. And then roll your way up. Good, charge the body again, turn the palms forward this time. Inhale, imagine lights of every color coming all throughout your body, from the fingertips all the way up to the crown, from the feet all the way up to the crown. Exhale, send the light everywhere throughout your body and radiate outwards to all beings. And then release. Okay, so now turn to the long edge of the mat. Step or jump your feet apart. We're going to, so you turn to the right, and then now to your left, turn your left foot forward. Virabhadrasana. If you're more flexible, come down lower, work your hips a little bit.
Try to get your knee over the two middle toes. Make sure it's not falling in. Look over the front hand, come into the consciousness of a warrior. Pay attention to the form. Every part of the pose should exude the strength, the power of the warrior. So this is not falling short of that. So keep your right arm up, look over the front hand. Now from here, join your hands behind the back, pull hands down, lift the chest, allow the head to go back, coming to humble warrior. So before you go down, push your left hip back, make sure the right foot is flat on the ground, go to the right. So the left shoulder can slide along the inside of the leg. If your hips are about the height of the knee, you might look at your head to the ground. If it's too much, lower the right knee down. Make sure it's underneath your hip so your legs look like a box. Okay, so you can do it from here. If you know other expressions of the pose, go ahead. If you're very flexible, you might be able to get your head behind the heel, maybe to the other side. So again, do according to your abilities. Go to the edge of your potential to keep on advancing it. Break the pose. From here, drop your seat right close to front heel. If you have shoulder issues, you can keep your hands on your knee. Push your lower back up and in, allow the head to fall back. Drop your shoulders down. If you can, arms up over the head. You can either take hold of your opposite elbows and allow the head to rest in your arms, or Kapiyasana. Curve your back, rock your shoulders back and forth, go deep into the bend. Push your lower back to your extent, of course. Don't go to the place of pain or suffering again. All beings are experiencing this through you. Now break the pose. Come down into lizard. Your left foot should be flat. Move the left foot out the edge of the mat. So if your knee is way beyond your toes, your heel might be up. You want to have your left shin vertical, and so that you can, you just try to get your back lower than the knee. Lift the back knee, push back a few times to the heel of the right foot, then lower the knee down as far back as possible. So the thigh, most of the thigh can come down. If your hips are low enough, roll to your right, fall on your left form, roll back to the right. And then see if you can get your hips to sink down. The more they sink down, the body will follow the belly, the chest, and the chin eventually. So make sure the knee's not either doing this, nor the foot is going way out like this. The shin again vertical. Make as though there was a big rock sitting on your seat. Sink your body underneath the weight to allow your body to sag. If you're flat on the ground, you can do other variations. Your armpit on the knee, on the foot, your arm out to the side, or from the outside, your left arm can go underneath your left leg and join your hands over your back. Wherever you are, be like a lizard now. Be still, like a lizard sunning itself on a warm earth and not a care in the world. Break the pose, coming back. From here, let's go back into Kapiyasana. Any variation you like, you can do the same one. You can turn to the right if you like, slide your hand down to the foot. Keep your seat low. You can see if you can take your foot up, right to the, lean towards the foot, push the foot into the crook of the arm, the fingers come close to your ear, then your left arm can come around the left side of the head, and your hand might find the right hand more easily. And once you have the foot, push your foot away, push into the inner wrist, try to keep the line to the arm smooth like the swan's neck. There's no kinks, no sharp angles in the swan's neck. Want to take the foot to your head, bring the elbows close to the body, take the outer edge of the thumbs to the base of the toes, other fingers around the outside, and just swing the elbow up. Follow the natural movement of the joint. Don't torque it around in weird ways. Again, be mindful.
can try to push the foot away to open up. Break the pose. From here, push into your fingertips. Bring your body back upright. Slide your left foot in, your legs now like a box. Bend the toes under the back foot. You should be able to lift the left foot up easily. Parivrita Paschimottanasana. Do it this way so you can see. Right arm up. Angle the toe and knee towards the right. Make space for the arm to come down. If you can, get your armpit on the outside of the knee, so your elbows in the space below the leg. Left hand push into your right. Or fist. Sometimes fist is easier to push into your receiving hand, and at the same time your body's coming up. Send the chest comes to your thumbs, and then turn your head and shoulder back, facing up. If you want to take the bind, push your seat back. You bend your fingers in towards the inside of the wrist. Turn more to your left, and use the left hand to guide the right arm underneath your body. Then you might be able to take your bind, hold it from behind, and then lift the back knee up if you can. Keep on twisting with each exhale. Go a little bit deeper with each inhale. Before you twist, lengthen. Break the pose. Come back between the legs and roll your way back up. So from here, if you can't see the screen, you're going to go to the right. So you might have to turn around. You jump around or just turn around. We're going to the right now. Virabhadrasana. Again, enter into the consciousness of a warrior. Demonstrate their devotion, their courage, always steadfast in their duty. Humble warrior. That's one of the most remarkable traits of a warrior, to pull the hands down, lift the chest, and allow the head go back. And before you go down, push your right hip back without raising it. If you can, left foot flattens. Go to your left so that when you come down, your shoulder can just slide to the inside of the right leg, alongside the knee and down. Take your modifications as you need to by dropping your left knee down on the ground. If you have good flexibility, you can also move your head. Pull your body in a little bit, tuck your chin in so you can get your head behind your heel, maybe even to the outside. Rest your left side of the head on the mat, beside your foot, and you take your bind again, your hands. Break the pose. Flatten out your toes. Bring your seat all the way forward. When your seat is all the way forward, you won't have as much pressure on your knee. Kapiyasana. More curve in the back body. Stretch the front of the body. Keep your arms straight. Think of a crescent-shaped moon or a monkey that has seemingly no bones in her arms. Completely loose, no sharp angles. Break the pose, lizard. Move the foot out to the edge of the mat. Lift the back knee, push back a few times with your left heel. And try to get your heel back as far as possible so that you can bring your knee down and the thigh comes down. If your hips are low enough, fall to your left and then roll back to the right. If your hips are not anywhere close to the ground, stay on your hands. Just keep sinking your hips forward. Feel like you're doing a cobra pose. Push your shoulders back. Same time, keep on telescope your head and chest forward. So eventually, when you do come down, your shoulders, your armpits in front of the foot, and you can rest your armpit on your foot. When your hips are down, the rest of the body sinks down with it. If you want to take other variations, go ahead into them. And then break the pulse. Come back out. So from here, we're going to slide your right foot back in. Come upright. Actually,
Drop your seat forward. Go. We can do Kapyasana again. This time you can do other variations. Turn to your left. Bring your left hand towards the foot. You can guide it up. Even if you can't get the foot close to your shoulder, you can press the arm, the foot against the inside of the arm. You can do spear pose. Eventually, if you lean towards the foot and just allow the foot to slip into the crook of the arm, keep your forearm vertical so that your fingers are close to the ear. Turn your palm away from you, and then the hands might find one another more easily. Open up the arms a little bit, just, or take your foot with your left hand, and then pull the elbow up, swing out to the side, allow the head to go back, and you might be able to find your way to your head with your foot, or push your foot away. Keep your seat all the way forward. Break the pose. Now come back up. Bring the right foot in a little bit under the knee and the heel in the same line, bend the toes under the back foot for balance. Parivrita Palkanasana. Go to your right. If your hands are by the shoulder, keep pushing down and raise the body up at the same time. So you try and get your belly higher than the thighs. A good indication that you're approaching right, you can get more twist, is if you can get your chin at the chest to your thumbs, and then your body is a little bit more free to twist if you're not obstructed by the thigh. You want to take your body, go ahead. This way you want to get your arm on the outside of the knee. Sometimes if you take your knee up off the ground, it's easier if you can keep the balance. There's more room, there's no obstruction of the back leg. And then your arm can go underneath a little bit more easily, more space. Just develop your own tricks, as Dharma says. Turn the face and chest up. Break the pose. We're coming back into plank. Into Vasisthasana. Move your left hand to the right and go into your side plank. If you're feeling that you're dropping to your shoulder, your hips are sagging, bring your left knee down. Make sure it's underneath your hip, so not so much like this. You will have the same problem. So keep your knee underneath your hip and bring your hip up as high as possible. You can also do this on the form if you have wrist issues. So now go back to plank or table and go on the other side. Go to the other side, go to your left. If you're in full pose, your left ankle in front of the right. Straight line from the foot all the way to the head, from hand to hand. Now coming back into plank, lower the right knee down, swing the foot out towards your left. Left knee comes right in behind the right. And swing the foot out to your right and bring your seat down between your heels. If you can't get both sides of your seat down, just sit with your knees together. You can do it this way as well. Okay, so Sukha Bhumukasana for that one. If you have your legs one top the other, try to pull on your feet. Make sure you're not sitting on either foot. Your knees right on top of one another. The right arm up. Use the left arm to turn the arm inward. Eye elbow facing back, lift the elbow as high as you can and push it back behind your head. The hand walks down the back of the body, right down the center of the back. If you can bring the left hand up. Push your hands into the back of the heart. Push your head into the back of the arm, into the arm as well. Your elbow right behind the center of the head if you can. Lean back. Keep your back straight, drop your shoulders, keep your face soft. Now break the pose to go to the other side. Bring hands in. If your legs are like in the full version, lift the seat, and then you turn to your left. Your hands come in front of your feet. You're spinning on your feet. Don't travel at all. You stay on the same spot until you're facing forward again and you lower your knees down. So I'll do this way if you can see. Okay, so now your left arm comes up. Use the right arm to turn the arm inward. Eye the elbow facing back and bring the elbow up and back. And if you can take your bind or keep your hand on the elbow. So keep it anchored in place with the back of the head. So not out to the side like this, right behind the center head if you can. Lift the chest, push your lower back up and in. With each inhale, come up higher. Each exhale, lean back. Try not to drop your shoulders, but try not to allow the body to drop back down into your hips. Tuck your chin in and release. So next, we'll do one more round of Vasisthasana. If you have a variation, you can try it this time. If you're on your knee, you can just lift your leg up and take hold of the foot if you like. If you're doing for the full pose, see if you raise your right leg up, push your hip into your left hand, push your left hip up. Or you can start to turn on your left foot, slide your right foot back alongside the inside. You have to turn the foot so that your inside of the foot can come down. And move the foot in a little bit. Try to get as much height as possible for your hips, like you're doing an upward facing bow. And then you have the shape that you need to be able to release the right foot up. If you can take your knee right into your belly, take hold of the knee, you can slide your hand up to the foot. And then turn. You can take the foot onto the side. It looks like angel pose. Not angel, but ballet pose. Or you can turn on your hand, keep spinning on your hands, slide your left foot back, and end up in all-encompassing. So go ahead on your left side, on your left hand first. Make sure your hip is up. If your left leg is bent and your hip is sinking down, it's going to be hard to take the right foot up off the ground. You have to really push your hip up. You can just do it from here. Just stay in a wild thing if you need to. And now, get ready to come back. Keep your hip high. Keep your left arm extended as you come back to plank. Go on the other hand. Sometimes it's easier if you're doing, if you want to go into your Urdhva Dhanurasana or your other variations. Start in downward facing dog. Your hip is already high. The right hand comes more towards your left. Keep your hip high, and then start to spin. Slide your left foot back. Turn on the right foot. Toes follow the same lines as the rest of your leg. The knee and the toes in the same line. Push your hip all the way forward and up. It's almost like you're trying to get your knee over your foot, your heel. So you can take your left foot up if you can. Take the knee right in close to your seat, your belly, and reach for your foot. Lock your right leg. Break the pose. Come back into your high plank. Adho Mukha Savasana. Good. Now from here, come into your any version of headstand or inversion. If you don't have a headstand and you're not comfortable with your feet leaving the ground, you can even do dolphin. Bring your elbows down. You can bring your knees down for a moment. Just make sure your elbows are underneath your shoulders and you can hold your outside of your arms easily. You can bring your palms together or keep your hands flat on the ground and come into dolphin. Try to walk your feet close to your elbows as possible and see if you can lift your heels up. Try to get the sense of how your hips over your shoulders. Eventually you might be able to, if your head's on the ground, your hips are right over your shoulders. If you have flexibility and your knees come into your body, you might be able to eventually bring your feet up. They might want to float up all by themselves. Keep again compact, just as we did in the handstand. Keep your feet close to your body. If you need to, come onto the wall. Those of you who know how to do headstand, go ahead. Don't have to wait. Go right ahead. Try your variations if you know them. If you're doing on a wall again, your seat against the heels, seat on the heels, like you're doing child's pose. Your feet against the seat, the legs of the chair, or the base of the wall. Make sure your elbows again are not too far apart. Underneath your shoulders, interlace your fingers, form a U shape with your hand, and place your head in the space in front of your hands.
Lift your seat, your head rolls back into your hands, one foot on a wall or the seat of the chair, the other foot behind you. Dangle it low. Keep your, like a low-hanging fruit. Keep your toes bent back, you flex your feet so that you can keep your muscles engaged. It automatically engages your muscles. And so you can pull your toes or heel away from the wall. Don't be in a rush. If you can't reach the wall, you have to stretch your leg. To reach the wall, you have to come closer. So you're not, otherwise you're creating a counter effect of what you want. You're trying to find your wall, but really you're trying to get away from it. So place yourself close enough so that you can release the foot easily and put it back if you need to. Those of you who are, as Dharma says, professionals, you can come into lotus. You can do your variations, come on one arm, you can switch your hands around, whatever you like to do. Stay for another minute or so. Come on one arm stays on the ground, palm flat, push against that arm that's beside you, the forearm on the ground, lean towards that side, hold your breath, and slide your other hand out, then tripod in front. Here it's easier to split your legs when you're first starting. And come off all but just the index finger. See if you can take your hand up off the ground, just for a moment. You have to keep pushing back to the back foot if you're falling forward, and vice versa. Eventually you'll be able to stay there. Switch arms once in a while. Maybe one side is easier than the other. And practice even moving your legs, always in a controlled fashion, not too fast, no jerky movements. Always in a way that is slow and controlled so that you don't lose your balance. And bring the mind out of it, state of concentration. So then lean towards the arm. Keep pushing back to the foot that's behind you. And then come down softly. Come into child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax everything. Now the arms in front, slide forward into your cobra again. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bring your feet to the hands. Any which way you like. You can jump, you can walk. Come to the front of the mat, your shoulders over the hips, and then lift your heels up if you can. Start to come down, your arms in front. Try to keep your shoulders back, tuck your tail. Come down. Once your seat is right behind your heels, bring your seat down softly. If you can, come right to shoulder stand. Adjust your arms so that they're all the way back. So you might need to come to plow first, and move your arms a little bit closer behind you so you can't see them from the front. And then your heels, your palm come a bit higher up the back. You'll find a straighter line. If your elbows are not all the way behind your back because of your shoulders, that's okay. And if your legs are also angled, all good. Find a shape where you can stay in steadiness. If this is too much, you can just bring your seat right, sit on your hands, your palms down, and can bring your legs against the wall. So make sure you're sitting close to the wall with your seat almost right against the wall. And just bring legs up. Still inversion, or you can do bridge pose. If you have a lotus, go ahead now. Make sure your knees are higher than your hips if you're doing a lotus. So it looks more like shoulder stand as opposed to plow. Use your hands, push into your knees if you like. Stay there, leave the body alone. The attention to the space between the eyebrows. Now if you're in lotus, you can come into Pindasana. Bring your lowest right towards the front of the body, the knees on the other side of the head. If you can do the full embryo pose. Wrap your arms around the legs, join your hands just underneath your feet. If you don't have the lotus, come back into plow. You can keep your legs extended, walk your feet as far away from your body as possible, from your head. So you get the back stretch, the full extent, or you can drop your knees on the other side of the head, the thighs against on either side of the belly. Nothing to do, nowhere to go but deeper within, beyond the body, the mind, and the emotions. Now hands behind the back, palms down, thumb tips touching, index fingers touching. Roll down slowly. No big crash landings. Control the descent. Vertebra by vertebra, the back comes down. Eventually your seat lands on your wrist. Keep lowering your legs at the same speed until they're halfway. And then stop there. Lift your back up off the ground. Push your elbows in a little bit closer towards one another. Lift the chest. Allow the top of the head to come down. If it's too much, bring your legs down. Now, Bhastrika breath. Breathe very fast to the nose like a sniffing dog. Bring your feet close to your seat, Urdhva Dhanurasana for those who can, or if that's too much, just slide your head down and then push into your upper arms, lift your chest up, your seat is up, do bridge pose. Make sure your knees are back behind the toes, your shins should be vertical. If you're doing Urdhva Dhanurasana, top head still on the ground, take your hands on either side of the head, behind the head, fingers facing away. Push into your fingertips, lift the seat up off the ground, slide your head a little bit closer, still on the top of the head, turn your hands around the other way, and then so you can get your head up off the ground. You can lift your heels, work the pose a little bit, stretch the front of the body, rock back and forth if you like. Amazing pose, the mother of all breath bends. If you want, you can try to lift your left leg up. Down, lift one arm, right arm, bring on the right thigh, and then the other arm. If you're in bridge pose, you can also raise the leg up. Keep both arms on the ground though. Okay, one more. Stay a little bit longer. If you have to come down, but don't stay too long down. Only 2 or 3 breaths, come back up again. Now, for those who are more advanced, you can raise your left leg up and see if you can tent your right hand so it makes it easy eventually easier to take one finger at a time until you just on one finger, index finger, and then take your hand up off the ground, even if it's just for a moment. Then you can bring it onto your right thigh. And then change sides. Right leg up. Move your hands if you can closer into your feet, and then come on to just tent your left hand. So you can take off all but just the index finger. And next step, so you can take your hand up off the ground, even just for a moment.
down. Relax on your back for a moment. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, imagine you faint to let go of all fatigue. Now, sitting up. From here, bend your knees. Konasana. Your feet about the width of the mat, about 2 feet apart. And then just try to move your body forward. Try to get your shoulders lower than the knees. Keep on pulling your head forward. Telescope your head forward. If you're more flexible, you can straighten your legs flat on the ground. Some of you might be able to come right flat down with your belly on the ground. So push your thumbs right at the tops of your legs where they join onto your hips. And this might allow you to find that hinging action of the hips to come down. Your hands in front, maybe come down the forearms. Eventually you might be able to come right flat on your belly. Hold on to your heels if you like. Every chance you get, bring the mind into stillness. Once you find a pose, be still. Leave the body alone. When you surrender to the pose, you come into the mindset of where that being is at ease. Perhaps you too will merge with them and find the ease as well. Now make your way back up. From here, bend your knees. Bring your seat close to the heels. Come into a squat. Now from here, move your left elbow in, right towards the roof. The shoulder moves in a little bit, left shoulder moves in. Lift your seat just as much as you need to. Bring your left arm underneath your left leg. And then right arm goes over the back. See if you can find the hands. If you need to use a strap, make sure you're not binding around the seat. So you're taking a bind just on the outside of the left leg, behind the thigh, just underneath your seat. See if you can raise the right leg, hip up so the right leg straightens. Doesn't matter as much if your left leg doesn't straighten all the way. Your head down. And then come back, do the other side. So move shoulder in, lift your seat, your right hand underneath, so you don't lift so much that you lose, you just lift your seat just a little bit so you can get your arm, enough for the arm to go underneath the leg. You can catch the wrist or lock your fingers together and see if you can lift your left side of the hip, left hip up. Straighten out the left leg if you can. More flexible, walk your hand up closer to your elbow. And come back down. Good. We'll do one more. If you're flexible, you can come up and get bounce and go into bird of paradise. So go to your left again. Otherwise, you can go into your full Titivasana and stay the whole time while we're doing both sides. So bring your shoulders in behind your knees and see if you can get your hands either on your seat or join you together and then lift your seat up. You can do the full pose if you like. Otherwise, go to your left again. Hold closer to the elbow, keep your shoulder and your knee together. And those you want can come up, press into your right foot, hold your breath and come up. Don't go too slow, otherwise you might lose your balance. Your knee stays with your shoulder. If they stay together, you can lean to your right and bring your left foot up. Break the pose, bend your right knee, come down, go to the other side right away. From here, you can see it come up. Press into your left foot and come up. You have to pull with your right arm as well. Keep your shoulder and knee together. This is why it's beneficial if you can to hold closer to the elbow. Then your shoulder doesn't go away. Your leg doesn't go away from the shoulder as much. Push your shoulders back. Lean to your left a little bit. Break the pose. Bend your right knee, bend your left knee, come out. So from here, roll your way up.
Separate your feet about the width of the mat, toes pointing out. Bend your knees, your seat forward, your knees over your toes, push into your seat, pull down, lift the chest. Do this nice and slow. Roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inwards. Then allow the head to go back slowly. If you want, you can slide your hands down the backs of your legs. Hold just underneath your knees. The thumbs go through further between your knees. Roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inwards. If you're more flexible, you can go all the way down. Step on your fingers with your heels. If you want, if your head's close enough to the ground, you can see the ground. You can also go into Dharma if you like. Know your abilities. Coming back, one hand at a time. If you're doing Dharma, come onto your fingertips. Move your hips forward again. Your knees over beyond your toes. Right hand to the right back of the leg at the knee. Left hand, same way. And then make your way back up. Meet at the heart. Good. From here, come forward. Come down onto your seat. Adho Mukha or lotus. If you have a lotus, your right leg goes on top. If you're doing Adho Mukha, your left leg folds under, your right foot on the outside of the left knee. Right hand behind the back, left arm up, and go to your right. Push, use your left arm to push against the thigh. Try to get your knee beyond the left edge of the body. Look over your right shoulder, keep your back long. If you can't get both sides seat down, just extend your left leg and move your left foot further forward between the knee and the ankle. Twist. Try not to lean back, keep your back straight so you get the full benefit of the twist. Change sides. If you're doing lotus, your left leg goes on top this time. Otherwise, do the same variation but on the left side. Go to your left arm, roll the shoulder forward, bring your left arm behind your back. Use your right hand if you need to guide your hand to the foot. Right hand to the outside of the left knee. Push your lower back up and in, and then turn to your left. Break the pose, lie down on your back for Shavasana. Make your way down on your back. Make sure that you're in a position that allows you to relax. So the arms should be away from your body, at least a foot beyond the edge of the mat. Your feet, at least the width of the mat. Feet falling away, your palms facing up, and adjust your receiving. Just allow the whole body to sink down. Imagine that all the muscles just instantly dissolved. Body sagging from its own weight. Let go of all effort. Let go of all tension. The best now coming to you, all the fruits of the practice that you renounced. Because of your offering, it comes back in mysterious ways. It just comes back. You attract good karma through good actions, thoughts, and deeds. And similarly, if you fall short of observing the ethical rules, then there may be some need for spiritual correction. But be grateful for those experiences too that might be difficult. They help us to grow and to bring us into a state that's more compassionate.
of self-realization that we're reaching that state is when we have boundless compassion and unconditional love for all beings, not just for our family, friends, and pets. Continue to cultivate that through the practice and through the observance of the ethical rules, both on the mat and in your day-to-day lives. Say to yourself 3 times mentally the following sentence to ingrain in your mind and heart. My compassion is ever expanding and reaching all beings. So now let's put that into practice in our day-to-day lives. Remember to see the divine in each and every form, and then it becomes, how could we want to hurt any being if we know that God is within each and every being? So now come back to seated position for the closing. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All is within. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Much love. I'll see you soon.